Hello there, guys. This is Silent Myst, and welcome back to the RedCubed server. I think we have too many cows, so we're going to be going on a killing spree. Hopefully getting us up to at least level 30 so we can do another enchant, but yeah, we have so many cows. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have meat for days. Oh, mouse. I'm still having these mouse issues. I'm going to see whether or not they'll be resolved by me switching over operating systems. After I'm done with this recording, I'm actually going to be installing Windows 8. And, well, I look forward to seeing what it's going to be like. I really hope that my mouse isn't broken, or I really hope that I don't need to RMA it. That would just be infinitely unfortunate. But, what can you do? What can you do? We've barely made a dent in these, and we've already gotten like a few stacks of, or a couple of stacks of raw beef. We're working on our 5th stack. But yeah, let's just go kill these guys. We have so many of these that it's negatively impacting my frame rates. Oh man, I'm only recording at 38 FPS. That actually kind of seems a little wrong. Maybe I have something running in the background. Mouse! So yeah, whenever my mouse isn't gonna work, I'm just gonna resort to like yelling. I hope that's okay with you guys, because, well, 'tis what I'm going to be doing. Oh, look, we're at level 31. Fantastic. Let's go enchant a new pair of pants. So right now, Nick is online. Aside from that, I'm all alone. Let's see. How do we get out of this place again? Ah, yes, over here. Cows, you're on my pedestal. Get out, this is my pedestal. How do we do that? We just hop over here, and hop on around here, and waltz on into our smelty wall. Our smelty wall, that has no coal in it. Usually these have coal in them, like this one. Smelt all of this meat, because we totally don't have enough. Let's see. Then this stack, there we go. Oh, we need to make a new pair of pants. So I reorganized my box of items a little bit. I started combining things into blocks because I thought, why not? So, 'twas something that I did. Let's see. Excuse me. Aside from that, we haven't really done too much since the last episode. However, we are going to be pulling that lever down in a... Whoa. Oh, and my mouse just... Oh, no, my mouse, it's back. Nope, my mouse is gone. Okay, I was gonna say, wow, my mouse came back. Usually when this happens, I have to unplug it and then plug it back in and then wait a moment. There we go. So hopefully we won't get something like fire resistance. Thank you, protection 4, that is what I wanted. Okay, so switch that, put that over there, and there we go. So now we have protection 3, protection 4, feather falling 4, and projectile protection 4. Protection 4. So I very much agree and do like that. Yeah, so these pants right here, I need a place for them. I guess I can stick it right there. I don't know why I have a normal old diamond shovel in this chest of enchanted goodiness. So finally we got an acceptable enchant on our pants. But in the last part I said that, oh, nope, not yet actually. I lied. Let's run back. We actually need to do a couple things before we can do this. So, man, we just have all the space. We have like the materials to make all the books now. Okay, that is good enough. We're going to head into the basement, or not the basement, the wheat farm, and we're gonna pull that lever. Linlin was nice enough to pull the lever after me telling him not to. Meanie. And yeah, it's all done. Here's the collection point down here. Nothing too special, but here's like the random crap chest that you can just throw your random crap into. I mean, you're gonna need a lot of space for this stuff. It takes up about an inventory per item that or per thing that you're gathering. So you're going to get about a full inventory of seeds and a full inventory of wheat. So yeah, in essence, we get a lot of everything, but we have to actually pull that lever first. So let's just hop on over here. So I haven't hooked this up to a timer yet, but in the future, I'm gonna make it so this will be a button and it'll automatically shut itself off when it is time to stop. But yeah, we just let this run. And as you can see, these are getting caught. Some things are getting caught on this. I could probably remedy that by using double half slabs or something along those lines, but yeah, I just haven't gotten around to doing that. Let's head on over here. So because they do get caught on this, I do need to like run up and down and grab these, but it really isn't that much of a problem. Yeah, man. Here, death below us. Oh yeah, I never actually lit up the area underneath us too well, so things do spawn. Whoa, I'm getting caught in the water. Things do spawn under there occasionally, and it isn't really the best thing, but I don't actually care enough to go down there and relight it. I mean, it's not a problem by any means. It's just an annoyance. 'tis an annoyance, and these are almost done flowing. I might give you, no, I can't give you a tour down there because that's just obnoxious. Getting back up isn't too bad, but yeah, it's just not, it's not a fun thing to do, going down there and back up. So, don't want to trample our beautiful, beautiful tilled land. I think, mouse. Yeah, this has been happening more and more frequently. Like in the last part, I think it might have happened once or twice, but now it's happening like it'll lock up every few minutes. Oh, yeah, okay, so as you can see, they're getting stuck down there. That's going to happen until we pull the lever once again, stopping the stream of water. So we can actually do that as soon as we do this. But yeah, so my mouse has just been going offline left and right, so, of course, like, I just can't have a perfectly stable system running, can I? I mean, for the longest time we had the issues with my video card and it's idling, and then I replaced that with a better one and just hoped that that would fix it. Fortunately that did fix it, but now my mouse is just acting up. I don't even know why. It shouldn't be. That's all that I know. It should not be doing what it is doing right now. It should be functioning perfectly fine. Mouse, you're gonna make me trample my stuff. And if you make me trample my stuff, I might get mad. I mean, I have another mouse with me, but it's my old trackball mouse, which I really don't want to use right now or again. So yeah, now that stuff is slowing down, I think. Most of it's slowing down, right? Oh, it's just recombining. Okay. Now we can totally head on down and collect our treasures, so... Yeah, I put the chests right next to the collection point for a reason, being that it makes it quite easy to just grab the stuff and quickly throw it into a chest. So let's head on down here. Oh yeah, our inventory's already full. So here's the seed chest, I guess. Oh, nope. Seed chest. Seed, please. And seeds. Seed. Yeah, we got a lot. Oh, look, our inventory's finally, or we picked up all of the seeds, and I think there should be a little bit more coming back down. Oh, looks like the seed chest was actually up there. You know what, we'll make this side the wheat side. Oh, look, there's already wheat on this side, how nice. So yeah, we've got wheat, guys. We've got enough wheat to last us for quite some time, and that is quite the understatement, as a matter of fact. We have enough wheat to last us forever and to pretty much keep our cow farm running at its peak and prime, and now we're going to replant it because this isn't getting technical with Minecraft. And do you know what that means, guys? You get to see me do all the small little things in vanilla Minecraft. Yay! So let's just chuck this stuff. Actually, we'll keep that in our inventory, and then we can just plop all 8 of these stacks into here. So yay, you get to see all of this stuff, like the replanting process, which is extraordinarily tedious to say the very least. Yeah, tis the thing that takes a while. This takes a long time to do. It takes like 10 minutes by myself, 5 minutes if I have a person. No, we're not. I will spare you guys from the horror of me replanting this entire thing. Oh, I did not just trample that. I would have been kind of sad if I had. But I will spare you guys because I'm nice. I'll just do that off screen probably. And until then, we're gonna work on our house because houses are nice, are they not? Yes. Okay, so let's just grab, I think we have some stuff in here. Let's see. Oh, there's the rest of the stuff. Oh man, that was a few more stacks of stuff. And then our wheat, just mouse. Thank you. Oh, nope, not our meat, our wheat. They sound similar, but they are indeed different. Okay, so, oh, no, this chest. Keep that back with me. What do I want or need from this assorted collection of stuff? Let's grab our arrows. Grab these bones, I guess. Not that they're, actually, no, they're kind of useless. Grab this ice. I could have sworn I had more ice. Whatever. Put this stuff on this side. And there we go. Up we go, yee yo ho. Okay, so let's see, what can we do? Oh yeah, we were going to build my house. That is going to be an entertaining thing to do. Oh, and it's raining. Of course it is. It wouldn't be this server if it weren't raining. Is that's just going to become like the new thing? Oh look, it's Silent Mist's RedCubed server. No, oh look, it's raining. It must be Silent Mystification's RedCubed server. I mean, that makes sense, right, guys? right? Oh, look, these things are still cooking. Oh man, that's a lot of stuff. And how are these all doing? Okay. That just finished not too long ago. So we're going to be grabbing some of this wood right here because redwood is just fat. Well, actually, all these woods are quite fabulous. We're going to be using most of them in the construction of our house. We're going to be making a modern house. Like I made that log cabin-esque house back in Spawn, and now we're going to be transitioning from that to a very modern-looking house. So that is something. Let's see how it turns out. I'm not all too sure if I'm going to like this design myself, or if I'm even capable of making this design. Okay, so let's do that. You can come into my hotbar. You can get out, as can you. So I've pushed this area down by another block, just in case you didn't notice. I mean, before it used to be up a block from the ocean, but that has since changed because I thought, hey, it looked better probably now that I think about it if I had this, what is it, not perpendicular, parallel, no, I don't think it'd be parallel either. If I had it, you know, potating and looking awesome. Okay, if we do this, of course we can't. That would just be too darn simple if we could do this easily. So let's just do it in the crazy manner that I usually do it when I'm doing stuff the right way, or when I am flattening things out. So this isn't going to be it's going to be a decent sized house. It's not going to be like massive, but it's definitely going to be sizable in terms of its girth. It'll be a good size. It'll probably be, I want to say it's going to be about the same size as our other house, give or take a little bit. But yeah, so let's see. I don't know. Not much to talk about. Nothing too interesting has been happening recently. I mean, I've been driving, guys. It's a lot of people look forward to driving. I, for one, am not the person who does look forward to driving for a multitude of reasons. A being mainly because as a child, I was traveling so much that I just grew sick of being in the car. And yeah, it's just like being on a plane. I don't particularly like being on a plane, or no, I don't care for being on a plane. It's not exciting to me because I've been on a plane a bunch of times, and it's rather unfortunate. It's just like people are like, oh my god, planes, that's just so amazing. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I've totally been on a plane like 50 times. 50 times? Yeah, that sounds about accurate actually. Let's see. I go maybe, way more than 50 times now that I think about it, probably closer to 100 times. Up until recently, I used to go on a plane about 6 times a year, like from Massachusetts to New Jersey, so not that far of a distance. About 3 times a year, so 3 times 2, 6, and I did that for like 12 years. And then every other year we do go to China, or my family and I go to China, and with that just tacks on all the more. So yeah, I've been on a plane a lot, guys, like to the point that I don't care about being on a plane. Like it's just another thing that I have to do. So I mean, it's nothing bad, but the worst part about being on a plane is preparing for the actual ride, finding something that you can do for that period of time when you're going to be in the plane. Like whenever we go to China, I spend like a couple of days planning out what to do with my technology, because you should all know me by now. I use technology more than any person should. So obviously I'm just like planning out, okay, this device will last for this many hours, I have this much content on it, yada yada yada, this device will last for this long and do this much. So yeah, I'll just have all of these devices, and then hopefully they make me through, or get me through the actual ride. So yeah, tis quite the occasion. Oh, I think we're gonna need some more spruce wood, or not, what is this? Not spruce. Oak? No, not oak. Which kind of tree is this? Birch, the bitch wood. So, let's see. Let's talk about non-Minecraft news. Actually, no. First, let's talk about Minecraft news. 1.3.2 was released today. I upgraded the server and my client to this. Also, Optifine there's a preview release of Optifine that I'm running, and it is I think it's working okay. It's definitely not fantastic. My frame rate does seem a bit lower than normal. Although this could be due to a large amount of factors, not just the simple stuff. I need to restart my computer. Not for the reason that most people would, but this thing has been on pretty much nonstop for the longest time, and I can feel that it's probably kind of sort of getting mad at me for doing that, because it's running a little sluggishly. But just to give you guys like an idea of what this desktop has to do, and I'm like quite surprised that my desktop has lasted me this far, or this long, considering how I treat it. But okay, this thing is either starved of power or given too much power. Well, actually, no, it's always starved of power, but there are times when I give it too much and it's still starved, because I have this thing overclocked and I'm stingy with my voltages, so I try and keep it as low as possible. I do seem to have found the sweet spot that prevents, the sweet spot in which I don't crash and it is low enough of a voltage. However, it has been overclocked since the day that I got it, which was almost 2 years ago. On top of this, I render videos extensively, I do extensive rendering of videos on here, as you all know. I mean, I'm rendering at least a video a day, usually. In the last few days, it's slowed down a little bit because I haven't been able to get other content recorded with the group, but that'll be changing, worry not. However, so it renders lots of videos, and that takes a long time because of the filters. I am so tempted to switch over to Adobe Premiere because of the render times right now in Vegas. They are disgusting. Mainly, it takes 8 times the length of the video to render the video. If I switched over to Premiere, this wouldn't be an issue. And right now the problem is I'm doing not really color correction, but I am, what is that thing called? I'm adjusting the colors, and as far as I can tell, Sony Vegas does not use the GPU to re-encode videos when they are when you do color correction and whatnot. So it is all CPU based, and it is running rather slowly. So it takes roughly 8 times the length of the video to render a video. So that is like usually per day, that is 8 hours, or rather per night, that is 8 hours of extensive crunch time. And just do this, keep doing this. Don't you dare stop. Just keep rendering them videos. On top of that, I re-encode a lot of my anime because I don't enjoy watching. I've said this before. I don't enjoy watching anime on my computer screen. It's just not. It just doesn't feel good to watch. It's just So I re-encode the greater majority of my anime, and doing so is also an extraordinarily CPU intensive task, and that's it. Usually it'll peg my computer CPU at 100% until I tell it to stop, which usually I have it convert a few series, and I usually convert, I don't want to say like a series a day, but I have a lot of stuff that's converted that's ready to be moved on to other devices. Like, the one part about Android that I absolutely love is the fact that I can just watch anime as is in raw MKV formats, and love it. Now, the problem with other tablets are they don't really support MKVs because, well, MKV is the preferred codec, or not really, a container to use as the container for pirated videos and pirated movies. So I see the logic in that. Let's cut down on that by not having any MKV support. So I have to re-encode all of those, and since they do have subtitles, I have to burn in the subtitles, so it is a little resource demanding, and the H.264 isn't exactly the most forgiving of codecs when it comes to encoding. So yes, it stopped raining. How glorious. So yeah, it is the rather demanding codec. That's what I'm trying to say, right? Let's see. Is that going to be big enough? No, we'll make it a little bit bigger. And yes, I'm using a shovel right now to cut down most of my wood because who said this? Someone said something rather logical, in which it takes, if you use an item, or if you use a tool that is the wrong tool to break an item, it'll use up 2 hits of durability. However, an axe takes 3 diamonds and a shovel takes 1. So from a diamond standpoint, you're whittling away 3 diamonds if you use an axe, and you're only whittling away 2 diamonds if you use a shovel. So I've been using my enchanted shovel to do all of my woodwork. Now I'm thinking with portals, aren't I, guys? Aren't I? That's That's the right thing to say, right? Right. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna need a lot more wood. Actually, I think this might be, is this, whoa, what happened right here? Didn't, okay. Uh-oh. Don't kick me from the server. There we go. I was gonna say, don't kick me from the server. You. 2, 3, 4. Actually, yeah, that is tall enough. Oh, we're hungry. When did this happen? Num 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 num. So I was talking about a lot of things and then I just kind of stopped. Why did I stop? Let's see. I'll think of something else to talk about. Let's see. Persona 3 F. Wait. I'm trying to think. Do I want to have? I think I made my house wrong, guys. Because if I do this, it's not gonna have the same. It's not gonna look the same like how I was. It's not gonna look like how I assumed it would look. Yeah, definitely not. I made this way too big to look like how I thought it was gonna look. Is this when I just say too bad? Oh wait, okay. It's not too bad, but let's whittle away a part of this area right here. I'd like to have a porch in the. Yeah, I want to have a. No, maybe. No, we'll have an outdoor porch. We won't have one like that is a part of the house. We'll have that a floor up. So I went over to Novonia's place last night, and she showed me her chicken machine, or her barbecue machine, and I wasn't too sure if I should have laughed or if I should have felt bad for the chickens, because it was pretty much a mass slaughtering machine. And the way that it was done, it's so funny but so cruel, and I was just like, Nova, you're such a sadist. But so what she does is she has this container room that holds a bunch of chickens, and then there's a gate, and in front of the gate there's a piece of netherrack. So what Novonia will do is she'll open up the gate and then hold up a piece of wheat. So all the chicken are just like, I want to be happy, and then they all follow her for the wheat, and then they walk through the fire, and then they burn to death. Yeah, it's a pretty hilariously deadly machine. I certainly was laughing as I saw it, but at the same time I felt kind of bad for the innocent little animals that were being murdered in mass numbers. Yeah, okay, let's grab this stuff. Let's see. Our wood chest. Man, we had so much of it, and now it's almost gone. Although, I need to pay a visit to a winter biome, and I'm pretty sure that there's a winter biome somewhere in that direction. Yeah, in that general direction, because we're going to need to... I don't even know what we're going to need to do. Just ignore me. I'm obviously, like, confused and just broken in the head because I cannot maintain simple speech. But let's see, what else has been... Oh, okay. So, the other day, I was offered a partnership by TGN, and... Oh my god, this is actually the second time that they've come to me inviting me to be a to have a partnership with them, and I'm not really interested in partnering with another channel unless it's IGN. IGN is the only channel that I would make exception to this, but pretty much by partnering with another channel, you're pretty much becoming their whore and giving away all of your rights. And I mean, I've explained this multiple times, but I'm not in this for the money. However, the amount that they pay you is hilariously low. Like, I make easily 3 times more than what they would pay me. And yeah, I'm not going to lie, money is an incentive to do this, but it's more of a, hey, this justifies the amount of time that I put into it if I get a return on the investment of time. And in doing so, I can just like, I can buy all the best hardware and make all the best videos. So yeah, a couple of people who I know are going about YouTube the wrong way. They are looking at it from a financial standpoint and saying, hey, I could get rich from this if I try. No, you're really not. It took me well over a year to it took almost 2 years to just get monetization on videos, and then from there, it slowly blossomed, and then from there on, it just, oh, hi, Nick. It just, yeah. It's been going well. I've been enjoying this. I've been enjoying the amount of time that I've been able to put into this because OMD2 can't recording right now. Whoa. I cannot type at an angle. Here, let me resituate myself. Recording right now. There we go. So, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. Because I've been making money off of YouTube videos, I haven't had to get a real job. I mean, I'm only 17, so obviously I don't need a lot in terms of expenses, but like my parents for a period of time were pushing me to get how do I English that? Both ways don't sound right. My parents were pushing me. Yeah, that sounds better. Were pushing me into getting a job because they were like, "Hey, you have all this free time. What are you doing? Playing video games?" And I'm just like, "Yeah." And so they're like, "Okay, you're gonna start looking for a job." So I was like, "Oh." So then that was right after I started earning monetization off of my videos. Which when it started off, it was like cents. It was cents a day. It was nothing. But then that started picking up. So I was just like, "Parents, look, I right now, if I get a job, you're potentially hindering something that has the potential to bloom into like a full-time job after I leave college if YouTube is still around. Because as it's going right now, I mean, I could survive off of what I'm making on YouTube right now. I definitely I would not be living comfortably if I did that though. So it's possible that like with my size, it is possible to live off of YouTube. It's just you're not going to be too happy. You're definitely not making enough to satisfy all the needs of a normal person in a good way. So after I showed them, I was just like, "Parents, look, this is how much I'm making." It's already more than a minimum wage. It's already more than a minimum wage job. Tomorrow's the big day. What's happening? Oh, yeah, I know. Okay. Oh, I've actually got to talk to him about that because that is actually wrong. Plans have changed, and I am now returning to Massachusetts, I believe, on the 22nd, if all bodes correctly. So I am, I don't even know, but I'll talk to him about that later. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so what did you stupid half slabs? I explained to the parents how things were going, and yeah, pretty much from there on out, it was just like, "Yep, here's my job." And now, I mean, I hate people who brag, but it is it is like the best feeling to be able to say, "Hey," when people are talking, it's just like, "Hey, what do you do for a job?" I'm just like, "Oh, I play video games and talk," and then thousands of people watch them. Yep, and I mean, I really don't want to sound like all pretentious and all high up, but man, it is insane. Like I've tried to wrap my mind around it, and like right now, I'm not a big YouTuber. I would be lying to you if I said that I was a big YouTuber. But I've tried so many times to put it into perspective, like how many people watch my videos. And while it's not a like monumental number, like on average, all the RedCubed and the technical videos are getting roughly 1,500 views within like the first 2 days. They get roughly 1,500 to 2,500 views. And I'm just thinking about this, like, that's a lot of people. That's a very large amount of people. I mean, I just thinking of them like all in one place. I couldn't. Well, actually, I could. I've been to conventions, and those are just absolutely ridiculous. But it's absolutely insane. Just trying to think of, oh man, all of these people watch my videos. Oh man, all of these people enjoy the videos that I make. Yeah, it's quite the experience. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if, as I grow up, I will consider working, quote unquote, working on YouTube as my best job, because it's pretty much, from the standpoint of like a nerd, it's like the best thing that could happen. You get paid to have fun on a computer. Thinking about it from anyone's sense, it's like you get paid to just do what you love, and people appreciate what you do. So it's just fantastic. But that's enough acting sappy. I don't know. We're not going to call it quits here. I'm just trying to think of what I want to do. And it's kind of hard to do that when I'm like focused on commentary. Actually, one thing I wanted to try out is having a upside down half slab ceiling, because then you would at least have like the gap between this block right here and the windows that I'll have in place, like from the ceiling. Ooh, excuse me. Because it looks really awkward to me, like when you have the roof flush with the block in which your windows are going to be. So instead, I was thinking, like, how would this look? Oh, no, bad. How does this look? It looks perfectly fine. Oh, I like this. I like this. I think this might be what we're going to do. Yeah. So, let's see. Let's have story time with silent mystification. Stupid wood. Let's see. What story could I talk about right now? Oh, there's this one story that I would love to tell, but I don't know if the person who I'm going to be telling the story about is actually watching this video, and I would not want that person to hear this story because it would be rather embarrassing for the both of us. So maybe not. Let's see. What else? Let's see. Let me talk about a story from my childhood. From my early days of my childhood. Let's talk about the time when Silent Mystification was just a little wee babby and he had a Nintendo 64. So, 'twas the Christmas of, I don't even know, a long time ago. A very long time ago. Well, not a very long time ago for some of my viewers, but a long time ago for a decent, for in the grand scheme of my life. It was sometime when the Nintendo 64 was the popular gaming console. I mean, there's like the PlayStation 1, but really, who cares about the PlayStation 1? I mean, no, I'm kidding. I love the PS1. It has a bunch of games in which I very much do enjoy. I never gotten to play, but I probably would enjoy if I did play. But that being put aside, this was back in the day when this store called Blockbuster was still like popular and used by the masses, in which you could rent games. This was before like the internet happened. Well, no, I guess the internet was around. This was before the internet happened like it is happening today. So for the longest time, I'm trying to think. There was this one game. I think it was. Okay, so I've been a Mario fan for the longest time, like the longest time. I've been a Mario fan longer than than a decent chunk of my viewers have been alive. Like I've liked Mario since probably the age of 3, I want to say. I've played Mario games since the age of 2 or 3. No, I wouldn't say played. I've observed Mario games being played since like the age of 2 or 3. But okay, so there were a couple of games that I saw commercials on, and you know, when you're a child, you're all like impressionable by commercials. So I saw a couple commercials, and this was in like Mario Kart and Paper Mario were the two bigger Mario games. So, needless to say, I saw Mario Kart, and I was just like, oh my god, this is amazing! And so I wanted to get it, and it was just around Christmas. So, it was around Christmas. So I figured I'll ask my parents for that for Christmas. And I saw the commercials for like Paper Mario, and I was just like, the heck is this? It looks stupid. The commercials, oh my god, the commercials for Paper Mario, like. Right now, like, pause this video right now and go watch the original Paper Mario commercials, like, for the Nintendo 64 release of Paper Mario. And I was just like, what the hell is this? It's so stupid. And so one day, we were going to Blockbuster, and I had already rented Mario Kart, and so I was just like, oh, I want to rent this again because it was so much fun. So we're going to rent another game, and I was just like, oh, can I rent this game again? And then we saw Paper Mario, and this is with my dad's side of the family, so I was with my stepmother, and she was just like, oh, but we already played that, let's try out this game. And I was just like, no, I don't want to play this game, it looks stupid. Well, actually, no, I was never the child to say that I didn't want to do something because it was stupid. I don't like people who say that, it just annoys me. But what was I saying? Okay, so after all was said and done, we ended up renting Paper Mario. I wasn't the happiest camper, but we did that nonetheless. And so we get home, and I was just like, man, I've already played the crap out of all of my other games. Might as well give this a try. And oh my god, it was fantastic. I loved it. Like, I started it up, and within 5 minutes, it was probably one of my favorite games of all times. And today, it still is. But so. Yep, Christmas rolls around, and I was just like, I want Paper Mario for Christmas. I want Paper Mario because I love that game. So we go to, I think we went to either a Toys R Us or a Walmart back when they like sold Nintendo 64 games. So long time ago. Was that? thunder in the sky. No. So we're there, and I'm with my father, and he says, okay, for Christmas you can choose any game that you want to choose from the like game selection. So I was just like, Paper Mario, and then he's just like, except for that game, and oh man, was I sad. I'm pretty sure that I like cried and threw a hissy fit in the store, and I mean, yeah, I was not a loud child. Like, I was a rather quiet child. So me thinking about like just the fact that I threw like a hissy fit makes me laugh, because it's just something that I normally wouldn't do. So like I was so sad that he wouldn't let me get it, and then like I didn't know why, and oh, what's with the sky? Lighting issues in the sky. He wouldn't tell me why. So like after a while of me crying and whatnot, he just tells me, okay, you can't tell your stepmom about this, but we already got you that game, so you have to choose another game. And I was just like, really? And then they're just like, yes. And yep, that made me happy. Story of my life. I'm pretty sure I told that story in the Paper Mario playthrough, although I need to finish that, because right now, as you all know, that is currently on hiatus, because I need to actually re-record a no, I need to re-commentate over a chapter and then re-record an episode. I could have sworn there was a skeleton somewhere. I mean, I hear it shooting at me, I just don't see it. What the heck is it? The arrow's coming in from this angle, therefore the skeleton must be somewhere over there. I don't know, lol. I guess, but I think we've gone on long enough for this part. So yeah, story time with silent mystification. The end. So for now, guys, that is all. And in the next parts, we will continue to work on our house. Until then, we are going to pay a visit to the magical flying tree, pay our homages to it, and then call it quits. Call it quits. Oh, dead spider right there. Best eat up our chicken, man. Yeah. So let's just quickly run over. I think it's over this way. Lyndon made a little walkway up to. Why are you alive? No, you're dead. And you too. You two just like death. And then stupid zombies, because we haven't perfectly lit up this area yet. Oops. There we go. This area is not completely lit up. It is, for the most part, perfectly lit up, but there are a couple of dark spots, so yeah, mobs do end up spawning from time to time, but yeah, so here is Le Spirit Tree. No, that's a crappy name. Oh, do I not have space in my inventory? I guess not. Don't need you. I'll switch you out. Le Spirit Tree, bah. The sacred floating jerk tree of awesome, no, of floatiness, of fantastic floatiness. Oh, of fantastic floatiness. And I forgot to capitalize fantastic. 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 Man, if I could type, that would just be fantastic. There we go. The sacred tree of the sacred floating tree of fantastic floatiness. Now, you can pick these up now? Well, I see exploits coming. I see exploits coming in the very near future. But where is that? Yeah, I can't see the stupid skeleton. Oh, it's Nick who's shooting me. Oh, you sly little dog. Okay, I'll play with your game. Okay, I'll find you. And hunt you down myself. Let's see. Where is he? Okay, so the shots are coming from that direction. So, looks like you guys get a little bit more of this episode, because I'm gonna have to go shoot Nick. Yeah, that explains why I thought it was an invisible skeleton. Now we're going to kill Nick. Oh, for a second there I thought I saw him, but no. Let's see. Here. Let's use a strategy used by oh, you gotta be kidding me, right? Nope, let me out. Let me out! Oh crap. Nope. This is not good. This is not good. I don't want to relog because if I relog, I'm gonna. You got to be kidding me. I'll have to cut the video, and I don't want to cut the video when I'm like just about to end it. Freaking heck! Have I mentioned that I hate this game sometimes and it's infinite bugs? Nope. Oh, all of these. Let's me up. Please. You really gonna make me cut like seconds from ending the freaking video? Oh crap, he's shooting at me again. Flippin' hell. Quick pause, guys. Never mind, Nick was actually nice enough to shoot me out of that freaking glitch hole. I still don't know where he is, though, unfortunately. He did hit me twice. Oh, I think he might be in there. Okay. Maybe I can actually dig down and make what I was going to make now. Let's just go down a couple blocks. Okay, thank you. I was like, if you're gonna be a derp again, just looking for a name tag right now. I heard him digging too, so it's not going to be, oh, I heard a door. He must be in the house. Well, actually, I can't even hear that door from here. I thought I heard a door. Ah, the hunt is on. Let's see. I heard him digging. The question is, where is he? You know what? We're gonna play along with him. Damn. There's an invisible skeleton that keeps shooting me. Let's see how he responds. Stupid glitch pit. I know, strange, right? Oh, this looks rather inconspicuous. Oh, there he is. Oh, he left. Oh, I would totally fill the spot in with lava, but no, we're gonna wait for him up here. Oh, I would have killed him too if he didn't run away. That was a pretty bad job of hiding you did there, Nick. Let's see if he comes back. If he does, he'll either spawn in the ground or up here. Regardless of which happens, he's gonna take damage. I should just encase this area in like something, just so when he does spawn, he'll. Oh, actually, if I could find the exact spot in which he was in, I could just dig a hole straight down. I wonder how much damage I did to him. Like, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a sharpness 4 fire aspect 2 sword. So, regardless of what happens, yeah, he's gonna lose the fight. That, and I have all around protected enchanted armor. Nothing fantastic, but certainly something that does make a difference. But okay. I don't think he's going to be on within a period of time that is measurable in seconds. So due to my extraordinarily low attention span, we are going to call it quits in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Goodbye, guys.